What's up, guys? Well, we have found ourselves in Jacksonville, Florida, with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and they're facing a federal lawsuit from 2022. And they still won't give us any information because they're saying it's an ongoing investigation. Yes, the gang unit and their canine took down the wrong guy. How many times have you heard that? Oh, wow. This is not the person we're looking for. This is the wrong person. Yes, took him down. Let the dog bite on him for over a minute. And then took him to jail, and they realized it was the wrong person. So, yeah, that's where we're at with this one. Also, like 89% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we'll move along. So, Jacksonville, Florida. Also, one of the deputies, Jose Grega, that's in here in 2022, arresting the wrong person, is serving a 24-year sentence for crimes against children. Let that sink in. Anyway, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, here we go.
News4Jax has learned the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office faces a federal lawsuit over a 2022 incident caught on body cam.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
The lawsuit claims the department's gang unit and canine violently took down the wrong man
They look like a gang unit.
as he was leaving a doctor's appointment. And joining us now in studio is News4Jax anchor Tarek Minor.
Yes, so Tarek, you spoke with the lawyer about the federal lawsuit and actually got more details about what happened in that body camera video.
It's interesting. A former JSO detective now serving a 24-year prison sentence for an unrelated sex crime against a child also took part in that takedown on that video and can be seen in the body camera shared with News4Jax today. Now, the man's lawyer in all this, John Phillips, says police not only misidentified his client, Jamari Brooks, he says they also released their canine dog after Brooks laid down to surrender. JSO is denying all wrongdoing in response.
Of course, they always deny wrongdoing because there's no accountability.
Get on the ground!
It's body-worn camera video of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office gang unit in 2022, pouncing on Jamari Brooks in front of his chiropractor's office. Authorities deployed their canine dog, Huck, which tore into Brooks' left arm. Brooks was immediately met with officers who had their guns.
Look at this guy's arm.
Brooks was immediately met
I'm just saying.
with officers who had their guns drawn, giving him various commands.
You've got alternating commands that are...
Yeah, because you have 5 different cops. One will say, sit down. One will say, lay down, roll over, put your hands up, put your hands behind your back. And you're supposed to be following all that shit at the same time. Cops, 2025, the last decade. Can we just stop? Can we just get rid of all of them?
Consistent. Like, stop. Come here. You know, you got multiple officers that are all SWAT that are giving, don't move, put your hands behind your back.
Brooks' lawyer, John Phillips, calls the police report filed by the gang unit dysfunctional. The report says the gang unit tried to
The gang unit is dysfunctional. Can I put that on a shirt?
stop a car, but it sped away. JSO followed the car to a medical complex and watched as a black male wearing a black shirt and a lime green hat walked into an office. The report says the same man came out of the office about 1 to 2 minutes later.
There was no police chase. There was no
You saying they lied? Yes, they lied. They always lie.
crime. There was nothing to warrant this response, and yet he's, beaten and has the dog put on him. And the police report wildly describes an incident that body camera completely disagrees with.
The lawsuit states that Brooks immediately lay face down on the pavement with his arms outstretched, and lawyers allege an officer slammed his head onto the pavement and kneeled on his back. Canine Hucks bit Brooks for about a minute. Also,
I'd like to note, they need to take them dogs, them canines, away from all the cops. They treat them like crap. There's no wonder they just go off and bite whomever randomly. They need to take all these dogs away from all these damn degenerates.
seen in this 2022 video is former JSO officer Jose Garriga, who's serving a 24-year prison sentence for an unrelated sex crime.
Yeah, against children. Wonder why they're not finishing out that statement.
Phillips says while Garriga is on scene, he can be heard on video telling his colleagues they arrested the wrong man. The lawsuit states that Garriga says it ain't him.
Well, actually, I guess I'll be deposing him in prison and confirming why he knew or when he knew this was, Jabari Brooks was not the person they were looking for.
Phillips says even after Garriga identified Brooks as the wrong suspect, officers still filed this police report that he says has multiple factual errors.
They had their agenda. And if we don't hold officers more responsible, not just for mistakes, I think we got to hold them, responsible for some mistakes, but malfeasance, then what good are they? And
they're no good. Get rid of them.
It's going to impugn the entire credibility of an entire police force and an entire profession that is otherwise honorable.
Otherwise honorable. Please stop. No, not otherwise honorable.
Documents that we obtained, we learned the defendant was under observation by police because the suspect police were looking for was believed to be in the same car or a car.
Please stop. Now you're just trying to make shit up.
Car similar to the one Brooks was riding in. In response to the lawsuit in federal court, an attorney for Sheriff T.K. Waters denies any wrongdoing on behalf
T.K. Waters, of course. No wrongdoing. They can't do anything wrong.
of his officers. We asked JSO if their officers violated policy, which would include writing an inconsistent police report. JSO says they cannot comment on any pending litigation.
This is from 2022, and they still can't comment. They can absolutely comment on it. See what the comments have to say. That's always a good time. You can deny all the wrongdoing you want, but it's right there on camera. Tired of city funds being paid out on shoddy police work. Yes, we all are. Tackled, bitten, handcuffed, found out to be the wrong guy. Police did nothing wrong. Yep. Cop, criminal on patrol. Letting a canine bite someone that's already on the ground should be charges for every officer present. Yes, absolutely, every officer present. They're definitely a gang unit. They did nothing wrong because we did nothing wrong because we thought we were doing something good. Every evil person ever. So arresting the wrong guy is not wrong. So this man was harassed, beaten, terrorized, bit by a dog, and was then lied on because they thought did no actual work, just thought. Well, that lawsuit is deserved. When are you going to take the money from the bad officer since you don't ever seem to want to punish them? Exactly, yes. Let them buy a bond and they can pay into that bond. And then when the shit hits the fan and that bond isn't enough to cover it, they can take everything that secured the bond. The house, the car, the Jeep, the damn, I don't know, Vitamix, anything that secured that bond, take it. Until they got some skin in the game, they don't care. Why can't police just admit when they are wrong on the spot? I have never seen an organization that knows when they are wrong but are still willing to go through the full process to the end. They aimed guns at him, kidnapped him with a dog, and then unlawfully arrested him, aka kidnapped him. Everything they did was beyond wrong. Absolutely. Back to blue till it happens to you. For years we screamed reform is needed. This will continue, yes. Canines have no reason to be in law enforcement anymore. They're violently uncontrolled. They attack whomever they want. Absolutely, yes. Typical cop behavior, false police report, and they wonder why the public has turned against them. The sheriff's office once again is covering for his officers. Ridiculous. Absolutely. Imagine how bad it was before body cams. Yes. Imagine how bad it was before body cams. Anyway, that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, like 89% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to our channel. Click the button and we'll move along. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.